Hi everybody, Heather Provencio here. Elementary school music teacher, It Works Global, crazy rap girl, compassionate, loyal friend, probably the most accurately, sarcastically funny little kid who still refuses to grow up. I am here today because I want to share with you why I got involved with It Works. I, like I'm sure many of you are, was fully skeptical and did not believe the success that people were having in this company. You know, I heard about people getting $25,000 bonuses and free cruises and making 5-figure incomes monthly within their first few months in this business. And so in my head, I was thinking, A, you're not going to be good at any kind of a salesy job, Heather. You suck at that stuff. B, there's no way that this can be for real. C, it's probably one of those pyramid scams, and so stay away. And D, you're never going to have time to do it anyway. You're a single teacher. And so I think that's the easiest answer why I got involved in this, because I am a single income household, or I was, and I was a teacher. I mean, let me know the day you meet somebody that says, I got into teaching for the money and boy, are my paychecks huge. Call me, because this sister wants to go work in their district. But you know, then you worry about living paycheck to paycheck, you know, instead of having two incomes to pay monthly bills or to establish a savings account or to make sure that you're set up when you get to retirement age. You know, all of those kinds of things were have always been in my head as a 15-year career long so far teacher. But at the beginning, I thought, no way. And I was navigating through some pretty serious, scary health stuff. And due to my highly charming, independent, and stubborn nature, I kind of chose to deal with all of that on my own. Didn't tell the majority of my family. Only told the people necessary who need to know for me to continue to survive every day, you know? So I would go through the motions of going to work, but mostly I felt awful the majority of the time and had zero energy. And at the end of each work day, and sometimes didn't even make it to work, would come home and sit and do nothing, you know? Wouldn't really socialize, clearly not exercising at all, and gained just a ton of weight. So right kind of in the middle of that, I ended up seeing an old friend from high school. And to be honest, we weren't even really that good of friends or hung out in high school at all. But through the magic of Facebook, we kind of reconnected, and she was giving me a haircut. And she started telling me about this business that she had just gotten involved in, and how it was helping her as a single mother of 4 kind of get back on her feet again post-divorce. And, you know, I listened to it all, and as she started explaining some of the products, I got pretty excited because I knew I was at the point where I couldn't get up and go to CrossFit every day, or, you know, certainly ready to hire a gourmet chef or be one myself and make sure that I was eating really good and really healthy and all of those things. Like, I just, in my head, wasn't in a place where I could do that yet. And so, of course, the weight loss stuff kind of sounded really appealing to me, because I needed some sort of a little push to get me going. And so I decided to buy some of the products. Business side, I was like, no way, never, but I ended up starting with the greens and the ThermoFit and the Fat Fighters. And during all of this time, I had been doing lots of reading, trying to figure out what I could really be helping my system to get healthy again with, what I needed to be feeding my body to make sure that it was operating at optimal level and getting healthy and staying healthy after I got there. So the greens, really were appealing to me. Not only did they help with my energy, but the whole thing about keeping your system in an alkaline state. I mean, that's so important to avoid some pretty big health issues, one of which I was right in the middle of dealing with. And so I lost about 50 pounds and was really pleased and kind of getting to the end of my treatment and stuff that I was doing for health issues, and was just really encouraged. And I thought, oh my gosh, I so love all of this stuff, and it's helping me kind of to reclaim my health and my life again. But I still didn't sign up as a distributor. But all of this time, my friend kept saying, oh my gosh, you really have to jump on board. And I started seeing her just have more and more and more and more and more success. And 3 years later, yes, it took me 3 years, and I finally signed up. And I thought, you know what? This has already given me one part of my life back. My physical health is getting to the place where I want it to be and where I need it to be. And now I see that this can also give me another leg of security. It can give me my financial health back again and pay off some of the medical costs and credit card bills that were building up when I still was only having this single income in my household. And so I started that very day, and I always joke with my leader that I'm the little engine that could, because I see people all around me in this business that are just going nuts, and their businesses are blowing up and their teams are huge. And, they have so many people that they get to share this awesomeness with. And I've always been kind of like, especially getting back out there from my health stuff, just a sit back and kind of observe kind of girl. Anybody that I went to high school with would not believe a word that I just said. But this business is also putting me in touch with the most amazing people. I mean, these people are just so empowering and so upbeat and positive, and they are helping me find that side of myself again. And it's just been so exciting, because I finally feel like that was the last piece, My physical health is back. My financial health is getting back on track. And now I get my voice back, And I get to be the person that I know that I am. And I get to be the person that I really want to be. And all of this has come to me because I made that choice to put $99 on a credit card that was almost maxed out. And I get to be an amazing person because of this business. And I can't wait to see what this new year holds for me. I'm turning 40, and it doesn't even bother me, because right now I feel like I should be wearing my shades because my future's so bright. And I just can't wait to see what I get to do this year. and all of the places I will get to go with my newfound life. And so I want to give that to you too. If you are struggling in any way, if you need more time with your kids, if you are unhappy in your job and you don't want to go to your job job anymore, you want to be your own boss. You want to feel like you are financially secure, like you have some spending money, like you can save for a huge trip that you've been wanting to go on. This is how to do it. And so if you are relating to this in any way, I would love to just visit with you more. Not even necessarily about starting in this business. I just want you to know that it's possible to be the person that you want to be. And it's time to find that person and take your life back.